Welcome back to another edition of Birds of a Feather. This is your girl AJ, the Suburban Princess. I felt the need to pod right away once I just heard the shocking news. But first, welcome my co-ed, Eddie B. What up?
What's up, AJ? I saw it too, and I was like, "What?"
All
Flashed
right.
across my phone, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Hey,
So
but you know what? Good for us. 'Cause he's out of division, so
here's the
it means the
thing.
Cowboys are gonna suck even more. So
We all know what just developed, as Eddie just hinted when he said cowboy, who is no longer cowboy. The most recent news is that freaking Jared Jones decided you will not tell the master of the plantation where I will keep the Negroes.
I
He
mean, pretty
decided
much.
he
That's his.
decided you ain't gonna put me on blast and give me a time frame of when to pay you. I'll pay you when I want to pay you. And so that left good old Micah Parsons looking salty for caping so hard for his own daggone team. And now he gets traded today. What do they get in return? I don't even know if the return is really equivalent
I
to
don't even
Micah.
know what they. Honestly, I don't know what they gave up yet.
I
I
just
don't
thought,
think they even. I don't think they even put it. Did they put it up? Because
yeah, they put it up.
I know it
Um,
happened so fast. When I looked, it wasn't up there yet. So.
Yeah, I think literally things are literally developing as we know. Here's the thing, I'll figure it out. But my general reason for this pod, besides the obvious that Michael Parsons is no longer a Cowboy, they didn't even trade him to a different division. He's going to be a Packer, which means he's in the NFC North. So we're still going to see him, and the Eagles are still going to play against him, which means Jared's dumb because you don't do that.
Well, you would think he would have sent him somewhere like an AFC or something, but
Yeah, somewhere he's not going to be a possible threat and make and face your own team. Like he's going to face the Cowboys too. So let
hmm
me see. Hold on. Overall thoughts in general, though, on the current roster of the Eagles, they just welcomed back all the little boys, Britton Covey, Marcus Epps, and then Big Boy Fred is back. I love
yeah,
Fred anyway. I'm glad Fred's back.
yeah,
But
I was happy for Fred Johnson coming back. I mean, that was
yes,
a great move. I mean, that's
I love
you got
Fred.
him back for nothing. You got him back for nothing either, like
Yeah, what
seven
was it,
rounds.
seventh rounder? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have some 12 picks now going in the next season. So going into the off season. So
How we be working? You're getting more sixth and
we
seventh
have something
rounders
to play
now.
with. He's gonna get rid of some more. So some players. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, so apparently Dallas receives defensive tackle Kenny Clark from the Packers, a 2026 first round pick, and a 2027 first round pick from Michael Parsons.
Ooh, that's a hefty.
Hefty,
Uh,
hefty
that's
tag.
a hefty move for a team that needs a lot. You know, like
Was it
yeah, but
smart?
does
Your initial feeling? Did you think
he
it
make
was
them better? Yeah, he makes them better. So I mean, but
it's the Packers
uh,
though? It's like
yeah, I'm kind of torn if it's a good move or not for the Packers.
because
I
us
mean,
Eagle fans are probably happy.
I don't think it's a good move for the Cowboys. I mean, I think that's dumb for them. Like offload one of the star players
Thank
who
you.
is still who is only 25 years old.
He's still in his prime, and all he wanted was his max contract. Why was that so hard? He's been a pretty much staunch
Mm.
soldier for the Cowboys up until
I
literally
mean,
a month ago.
Jerry Jones got a little butthurt because he's like, "Don't talk to me, talk to my agent." You know,
Yeah. So, okay, so
um,
he is allowed once again confirmed all the rumors that he is a greedy old man who refuses to be told when he decides
oh,
he's going to pay his players
well, look how
that
long
worked
it
on
took
the
him to
field.
pay that. I mean, look how long it took him to pay that. You
Yeah,
know, it
yeah.
took him a long time to get a good contract.
And then finally paid CD. But at the same time, you just sit there and go, okay, even when us rival fans are going, y'all are dumb. Like, y'all really ain't trying to go to the Super Bowl. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's.
but next Thursday looks even more appetizing now.
I mean, hey, look, now we don't have to worry about him. Like, usually we have to plan for him. Like he's like,
Eh, well,
he's always a
good
threat.
luck.
So
Good luck. Yeah, Jerry is very old school, but I mean, honestly, there's at some point where you have to even, I wonder if his sons are even, who's taking over the business when he decides to kick the bucket. Like, was this a good long-term investment, or is he just hoping that defensive tackle will shut everybody up? Because Micah pretty much was as clean a player, as tough as a player, as great as a player as they'd had in a while as far as defense.
Mhm. Yeah,
And you know how
he's a
shaky their
generational
defensive
player.
line has been with injuries. So
He's a
I just
generational player, and they just said, "All right, well, we're going to part ways because we can't come to an agreement." So,
I should have
hey,
known the way the sound bites were going that he was getting more trying to dance around the fact that he hasn't paid him in anything. And I just thought to myself, I'm like, okay, are you that hard up for money? We obviously know y'all have probably bent over the cap backwards at this point to pay the other guys. I'd
yeah,
rather
but
you just straight up say, like, he knows we're in the situation we're in, and I wish he would just give us time or something. I don't know, just to try to make it seem like I'm not ignoring you. I'm just waiting for the right time or something. I just felt like the back and forth he was trying to play was more about the media and Jerry's ego than worrying about getting your star player fed and well paid.
and I'm curious how many other teams made that phone call and probably were like, "Nope, never mind, not for that much. Hey, not for two
I
first."
think about the Eagles, but then I feel like he's always been an anti-Eagle, or yet maybe he knew
Nah,
right
he
off the
won.
bat how he was going to give him
He wanted to come here, but how he was not giving up
how he was
two
not giving him
first.
what he wanted. Yeah, because he got four
Not
years,
21.
88 million. That's what he got. Oh yeah, we
Because you're
weren't
gonna
going
have
to
to
give
give
him
up that much and sign him to a big contract too. Like
that. Yeah,
they're
he
gonna
got
sign him what
paid.
188 million for 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Howie was like, my ass.
Wonder how
Howie
much that
was,
is guaranteed. I didn't look at the details of the contract, so I don't know how
yeah.
much of that is guaranteed money. But
And then now you got Trayvon Diggs, who just came back from his recovering his injury, and he just tweeted a broken heart. So you know, Trayvon Diggs, who just came back from injury finally, and now he got to see this news. At first, I thought it was someone just like kind of putting their hopes and
I
dreams
thought
on
it could have
that.
been a joke. It could have been a
I thought it
joke.
was
It,
too. You know how people put AI and they, what's the word? When they do what is the thing where you can doctor up images? What is it called? Photoshop.
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
somebody photoshopped it to say like, "What if?" I didn't realize that stuff was legit till I got home. I was like, "What?" And then I sent it to you because I was like, "Oh, what? We are
Yeah.
potting." Okay, so overall, this game looks really great for an opening game. The Eagles could easily kill them. Even with Micah there though, because we swept the Eagles swept the
They
Cowboys
know
last
how
season.
to play. They know how to
It
play
doesn't
like
matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just a bad look if you want to get competitive. If you want to talk about returning to the Super Bowl every year like that, be trying to talk shit about. You can't tell me he's sitting there going, "What are we doing?"
Yeah, I'm sure. I want to see his response to the whole thing. I'm sure he's not happy about it.
I'm sure he has no words. He's probably avoiding phone calls right now. He's probably secretly seething. CD Lamb apparently just tweeted on IG after Michael Parsons requested a trade from the Cowboys. He just put SMH. So yeah. If you think the Cowboys are gonna be melting down internally, wait till week one starts to hit, like that reality.
Yeah, I mean, of course, none of the players will be happy about this move. I mean,
It kind of messes with your mental a little bit as a team because they already probably feel like they're up going against the grain, trying to battle Jerry and his ego in the media. So it's like now you got to try to act like you're all on one accord and we'll be all right without him. No, you won't. No, you won't. I mean, but homie was in preseason laying on the table eating nachos. So that should have just showed you right there that he
he
didn't give a
didn't give
crap. He didn't give a crap about nothing at that point.
he
Once
was
I saw
like,
that,
nah.
he was like,
He
"I'm
was like,
hungry." They got fans yelling at him, "Come to Chicago." He was like,
yeah, like, he's like, call my agent, right?
"There's nothing worse than when you make a man
Oh,
start letting his Negroidian ways come out, and that's when you're lost."
oh, oh, Jerry burned. I mean, he burned that relationship, and that's what happens. I mean, it's
Yeah,
sad to say. I mean, it's business, and and also, yeah, you give you guys what they want. But Jerry has his mo of saying, "Oh, well, I'm not going to pay this guy, so I feel like it." So, but moving on.
moving on.
So,
I'm with you. I mean, we got to move on. I just said it was just one of those things that made me just go, ego is a
like,
powerful drug, and money can lie. to all these mother fathers. Like this man has
Mhm.
nothing to lose if he would have just paid the man and just let it go, you know. But
He's
he
worth
was like,
billions. I think they can't
he
afford
said,
it.
be damned. All right. So moving on to our
Wow.
Super Bowl winning birds who are about to reveal the banner next week before the game.
8 days. Eight
But yeah,
days.
yeah,
Yeah.
almost a little more than a week. But the point is, it's just seeing the Cowboys knowing that that's going to be what they have to watch the first week, knowing they just lost one of their key players, and watch the Eagles celebrate a second Super Bowl in the
I don't feel
last
sorry.
seven
I'm
years.
petty. I'm petty. I don't feel sorry for him. So
Woo! I'm just saying. I
I
mean,
don't
if
feel
that
sorry
does
for him
if
at
that
all.
does just light a fire at CD and all them going, I don't want to see this crap. Why I gotta be
Much
the fake one? Why are you making us look weaker? I don't know if Jerry
much
trying to
crap,
tell him
much crap
something.
as they talk. Hey,
Anyway, all right. So bottom line is we also the Eagles also picked up a new backup center, Willie. I want to call him Willie Beeman so bad, but that's not his last name. It's Willie something. He's a former Rams player. They got him, and he's going to be kind of
yeah,
like acting like a backup to Jergy, because Jergy, even though he's recovering from that back surgery, you know they need a sturdy backup. He's not a bad looking feller either, I have to admit, with his helmet off. Not bad looking feller. He respects Jason Kelsey's legend. He said, you know, he goes, I'm a small guy just like him. He's like, but he said he can't wait, you know, to get started and stuff. So looks like he's going to be kind of like their little project right now, you know, as a backup.
yeah, because he's on the practice squad, right?
He's on the
Yeah.
practice squad. The practice squad got mighty crowded because apparently they also brought back Kyle McCord. So
Well, we knew that was happening. Now, I mean, he's
yeah,
quarterback first year. They're not going to give up on him yet. They're going to get him on the practice squad.
yeah.
See what he
Um,
turns into.
Anaya Smith is gone to the Panthers practice squad. So much for the punt returner guy. I think they released Avery Williams, right? Because that didn't work out. I don't think Avery Williams was on the list of guys to stay on the.
No, no.
Um,
The practice squad rounded out to uh, for wide receivers, Elijah Cooks, Brandon Covey, Britton Covey, Terrence Marshall.
yeah, that made sense.
I think that was it.
Elijah Cooks, I'm shocked that they didn't release because he fought back from the injury to play in that last game. So that's actually a good look for him to even still be on the practice squad. Um, do we feel like there might have been somebody who they should have just held on to, or do you feel like what's left is
Um,
good, doesn't make sense, or because there probably will still be some more
Any
trades or
surprises?
moves
I
going?
mean, good guys on that practice squad too. Like, I'm glad they brought Patrick Johnson
Yeah,
on the
Patrick
practice.
Johnson is a yeah. He's a tried and true. So he's almost like how Brent Toth, how they keep and now that Brent Toth actually made the roster this time around and not being a practice squad, you know, practice squad project again. I feel like Patrick Johnson's the same way. I feel like he's tried and true and they just trust him. So for him
And
to
I'm
even
glad,
back is good.
yeah, and I'm also glad Perry Nickerson made it to the practice squad.
Yes, because
Uh,
Perry Nickerson stood out in that interception in the last game. Yes.
yeah,
Um,
so that's a good kind of like I like what you see there. But
mhm.
in general, I mean, I'm not that upset with the roster. I like the wide receivers. I think I'm excited to see what Darius Cooper is going to do, being
Oh yes.
undrafted free agent and made the team. I mean,
Tarleton College, shout out.
he he did great in the preseason. I mean, he looked.
I think the most thing I heard of most people say is that he acted like from day one that he belonged there. They said his confidence pretty much shown,
He,
besides the fact that had great hands, but that
yeah,
he acted like he was
he
part of the
caught
team.
everything in his hands. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was good.
So I think we feel confident about that. They brought Sam Howell as the third stringer now. What were your
Yeah,
thoughts on
I think that's a fine move. That's a good move because you want to vet your backup, especially if you don't know if Weston's healthy yet. If he's going to Tanner Keys, he's going to be able to play.
Oh yeah, McKee
So
because his
you
finger.
get
Keep
somebody.
forgetting he hurt his finger.
Remember, Sam Howell came to the link and lit us up one time. So
Yeah, and he also
yeah,
had some grimy games. He almost looked very Mayor Bakerfieldy a couple years seasons back, where you almost thought like this man could make it, you know, could be a
Yeah, when
starter because he fought through a lot of games, but he also had a lot of injuries afterwards. But yeah,
when he was the Commanders, yeah, he came in and played his ass off against
he
us.
did.
So
He did.
and
So that says a
so good
lot.
to have a it's good to have a proven guy, like a veteran guy.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
No, I mean, I was kind of shocked, but then I kind of was like, he's kind of Baker from Mayfield. I kind of like it, spunky player. Um, the
And the
funniest
running
things
back
that,
room, yeah, I mean
yeah, the
AJ
running back
Dillon and
room.
AJ Dillon, yeah.
They just added the Austin kid from that for the practice squad, but he's
I
from
don't know if he I don't know if that deal fell through or not for Esme.
Oh, I thought they said that he was going to be on the practice squad.
I don't see him listed on there yet. I don't know if it fell through, what happened with
Oh,
the deal.
okay. Maybe that might have changed because
No.
of the moving around of the other. Maybe that
Yeah.
changed. Okay. Well, either
They
way,
got 17 right now, so they'd have to get rid of another guy that they're gonna if he's coming in. Someone else is gonna have to go.
yeah, they have to make room for something. Yeah.
So they got
Well,
the 17 because they had the international exemption. The Felix guy, Felix Folofolo,
oh yeah, yeah, yes, yes,
Folofolo.
yes. Yep. Yep. Yeah,
So
they said they were really him and our Guancu or something like that. One of those players on the defense they liked a lot for practice squad. Um, who else was mentionable that made practice squad or at least got in?
they made
Well,
the team.
Aziz
Yeah.
Olujari. I didn't know if him or Uche was going
I,
to make the
I
squad. I
thought
was kind of
Aziz.
shocked they made it.
I thought Aziz. I wasn't shocked Aziz made it.
You weren't shocked? Okay, because I didn't really hear a lot about Uche and
Uche
Olujari.
maybe, but I wasn't shocked about Oji because he about Ojolari. He had some good moves on the. That's why he didn't play that much either. So I wasn't too surprised about him.
Okay.
I kind of like the fact they brought the young kid of the Ojo.
Yes. Yeah, Mora
Yeah.
Ojimo. Is
No,
that what you're
no,
talking
not
about?
more. I'm
Not
about the
Mora.
edge rusher. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
blanking.
OG. His name is Ojabo. I can't say his last name. It's
Oh, and probably not
really
Nigerian. I
yeah,
assume we have our Black
yeah.
Kings. We got a lot of Black Kings
Yeah,
for
so
this year.
I like want to see what he can do. So I mean,
Yeah. There's a lot of guys when they actually even formally showed that video showing all the team members. We obviously had some guys that last minute were no longer part of the team by the time they posted this video. So it's like,
got some young guys on this team too. Byron Young and Gabe Hall. I mean,
oh yeah,
you
Byron
guys are
Young, yeah,
all young.
that's another
Yeah,
one. AJ Dillon still made the team.
I knew
And
he was going to
oh,
make it.
they had Tristan McCollum on here, but Tristan McCollum ended up being waived
Oh, they
after
cut.
they
They
added.
waived him.
Oh yeah, Ogbo Araguanco. That's the one I was talking about. Yeah, that was the one you're talking about, the age edge rusher.
Yeah.
But yeah, Drew Kendall. I was getting confused with the one that they let go. They let go of Kendall Lamb, and he went back to I think his old team. But Drew Kendall they kept.
Yeah.
Kylan Granson to back up Goddard.
I like Kylan Granson. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm following him and his wife because we're trying to get our 2 free tickets for next week if we win the competition. So yeah, go Kyle
I
Granson.
never win that stuff. You do, so I
I
was like,
know, but I'm trying to put any
I
kind
don't
of
know how you always end up winning stuff like that.
I know I've been
I have no
slacking on
clue.
that arena. I have yet to win. Oh yeah, I did win them. I'm sorry. I won them back when I think it was after Jalen became the starter that year. We went to the
I
Chiefs
never
game.
was
Yeah,
it. Was the one game we went to? We got to sit in the Bud Light deck.
that was
Like
my that was a
the
gimme
highlight
from the
deck.
autism whole
The
thing
highlight deck.
donation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave
Oh
me
yeah.
those for the autism because I sent in the end zone. Those are specifically for the autism foundation winners. So I got to actually sit in the end zone in those comfy seats that Mike Trout and all them usually sit in.
No, not that game. I was talking about the other game we went to. We sat in the as a highlight deck, the
Oh
Miller
yes, yes,
Flight deck.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
Where
the
my
Miller Flight
birthday?
deck.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
yeah, it was kind of like yeah, 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 yep, yep, yeah. I won that, and I was up there in the flight deck. Yep, we had to stand up and wave, and we didn't even know where we were
Yeah.
waving. Because I
We're
was like,
like,
I don't even know where the camera's at, but they tell you to wave, and I'm like, I don't know who the hell I'm looking at, but okay.
like
Yes,
just gonna
yes,
wave.
I won that Bud Light one from Twitter. Yes, you're right. That was a while
Yeah.
ago, but yes. And the other tickets, I can't remember if I think I won them because of the. I think the tickets me and my sister went to on the Chiefs game. I think those were given to me too. but because I don't remember paying for those tickets. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I never win any tickets.
that's why I'm hoping we can end that streak. Let's just hope we can end that streak because if there's any excuse for me to want to go to a game on opening night, it would be if I won them tickets. Because other than that, I'm trying to work on somebody at my job now. I met a guy who sometimes programs for them, and he always be joking about how he knows people to get a suite. I said,
Well,
"Remember
get it then.
me?"
Stop joking. Like, stop joking, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just me. I ain't gonna bring nobody with me if I can't. But if I can, I got one more friend. But yeah, no, I mean, could you imagine opening day being able to go down? First of all, it's gonna be crazy traffic wise, so it's gonna be a pain in
Oh
the butt.
God. Yeah, you don't know about it was going to be like when the game lets out, especially being a night game, and they're
And
going to
Thursday
cut the
night,
service.
yeah, you ain't gonna
They're
get home
cutting
till
the
like 2 in the
service.
morning.
Mm,
That's gonna
not
be a
me, because
long night.
I will
Yeah.
pay that $20 and drive. I don't care, $40, whatever it is.
No, it's probably like 40 or 50.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know they
yeah.
raised it. But
And
no, yeah, I mean if it's opening night, obviously that's so exciting. So you'll deal with the pain in the butt process it is to get there during the week. I'm just, I just know me. I'm never a fan of wanting to be out late during the week. I'd rather have a game that's like a Saturday or no, I'm sorry, a Sunday night or a Sunday or even a Monday nighter. Cause I guess figure you kick it off the beginning of the week, you can at least get
I
the
may,
rest of the week knowing that you watched your team win.
I may have to request off from work that day after,
Yeah. Everybody knows the excuse. It's
just
opening
because,
week. Yeah,
just
that's a big
because.
game.
I mean, I'm gonna feel weird doing that, but because the Thursday night game, and the next thing you know, I'm taking a whole long weekend off
Yeah, everybody
after
knows.
already
Everybody knows you ain't
after
sick.
already having a long weekend. Like
Exactly. You're like, we gave you 4 days. What more do you want?
I want it all.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm greedy.
So
No, but I do think with this new team, I think the difference is now is whether or not the depth is going to be helped out because as we know, special teams really still needed some help, which is exactly why when I was texting you today about like, why are they bringing back Covey? Why are they bringing back Marcus Epps? Like, why, all
well,
those guys.
like a lot of
But
those guys are back for that reason too. Like so,
yeah, and I realized
uh,
that special teams look kind of bad even during preseason in the sense that just a lot of guys were getting up that field in the opposite team a little bit too fast. So they need to definitely get more deeper in special teams. And I know Covey was a big factor on.
I think this roster is going to be okay. I'm not worried really. I mean, I'm worried about the youth of the defense is very young. Oh
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
so young. And the only spot I'm really concerned, really have like my concerns is the defensive backs. They kept 10 of them too. So
That's always been the spot. I feel like I've always been nervous about that every year. I'm always nervous because we've realized that Keely and Sydney really didn't prove themselves. They didn't really separate themselves this preseason. So we know that they're not capable of being starters unless there's injury. So
I mean, I like the linebacker core. I mean,
yeah,
Zach Braun,
linebacker,
Jai
yeah.
Campbell, Munden, and
Hmm.
Trot Jr. I mean, I think that's great. I mean,
Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I'm not worried about that as much as I'm worried about, like you said, the DBs. The DBs always seem to make me nervous, especially if you have early injuries. With Makuba
Hmm.
still nursing an injury, still getting back on the field kind of slowly. You know,
Yeah.
um, we still got Smile. How do you say his name? Smile Mondon Jr.
Munden, yeah.
He was still kind of injured a little bit. So some of these guys that won't probably even really be able to be full strength necessarily week one. But and they let go of Trevor Keegan, so that's another guy they have in this video they need to take out because Trevor was I think they ended up waiving him too.
Yeah,
They
they
gave
waited him and Tristan McCollum, who's are still on the list that I'm looking at right now. It's like on the
Yeah,
website.
yeah, yeah. So
So,
that's how fast things flip
yeah,
because it's like they couldn't
these
even have
guys can't
time to
keep
get
up.
the
You guys
yeah.
can't keep up with Howie. They're like, what? Come on,
And like, what is happening
Howie.
now? They're like, okay, there's 5 players on there now. We have to take off. So what they should do is do a remix video once the roster's finally set, and they need to just remix it. Just be like, as we were saying,
You know,
go
one thing
bird.
I'm curious about if is Keely Ringo ever gonna get it? You know,
Look, I
like
feel bad that I agreed with you about Sydney because I didn't think I was ever going to come to that. But
I
you
mean, him
know,
too. I mean, he's one of those guys too who the talent is there, but they just can't put it together. It's like
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know.
That's the
I don't know what's
problem.
going on. Like they can't put it together.
Well, we know they're fast. We get that. They're fast, okay? That's
Yeah,
great.
he's playing
But
too
we need
fast.
technique, right? We need
Yes.
technique and timing and like focus, like exactly where you're supposed to pop, why you're supposed to pop. You have to
Hmm.
learn kind of adjust on the fly. I mean, I get a lot of that position, it's instinct, but you're right. They aren't dumb players. It's not like they're not capable of being on
No.
the squad, but we're just trying to figure out like why can't y'all figure it out? Like at this point in the game, like you're on a short leash this year. You
Yeah,
see
Sidney
Howie
Brown
with
got
the
to.
trigger finger, so
Yes, Sidney got to keep his aggression in check too, because he's getting too mad and ready to fight
I mean, for a
somebody.
little man, he you would think somebody stole his lunch more than once. I don't know if that's because of his rough upbringing and maybe that's just naturally in his spirit, to just fight because he's always had to fight for everything. But
Mm,
I just wonder if he's learning now where he could slow down just a bit because now he's starting to
maybe
create.
we'll see a different guy this year. We'll see.
I hope. I hope
Yeah.
something clicks like you said, because maybe it's just an issue of just not being able to put it together because you've never had to, or it's just like,
Hmm.
you're developing bad habits, or maybe, like you said, I think it also too depends on if they switched any of the coordinators, maybe he's being taught differently, and he's
Hmm.
ingratiated. What I mean? He has a certain thing in the back of his mind of what he was last taught as to how to
Yeah.
approach it. And I'm like, just stop giving yourself concussions in the first part of the season. Like,
Yeah, and
we
you'll
kind of
be okay,
need your
right?
butt. Like we
Yeah.
don't need you to be landing on your butt. We need your butt to be ready,
Like, stop
but
knocking yourself out. Yeah.
right. And then Keely just needs to lock in every play. Like he needs to not over pursue and he needs to make sure he's aware when he's on that edge, like what your job is supposed to be. Like, don't be out there Bradbury because Bradbury had one good year and it seemed like after that he didn't know how to play anymore. And I don't know why that changed, but he just seemed to not. I don't know if the Super Bowl mishap messed with his confidence the following season, but he just kind of went MIA.
Oh
So
no, he's like always out of place. Always out.
always a step off or out of position. And it's just like I just don't understand as much as they make you practice before even the regular season, like what's not sticking in your brain to be ready,
Mm.
And again, I'm just a fan. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know the position. Now, obviously, clearly I don't. But I'm just saying I feel like at this point now, with two rings on this team, well, two rings as an organization, I just feel like, and knowing I say two rings technically because it should have been two rings, really, if you want to talk about 2022 again,
I
that boy.
mean, we should be up to three. Yeah.
Yeah, they should be up to three already. But anyway, my point is, I felt like most of these guys were there that year too, so they should know now what to expect. So I just feel like you don't have any excuse now. Every week, it's a new opportunity to get, what does Maxie always say on the Sixers, 1% better. So just
Hmm.
stick to that, you know? All right. So quick point about the new unis now that are starting to be shown all across the league. Have you seen any of the new unis on other teams? Because the Buffalo Bills nice white one is sharp. I do like the Buffalo Bills nice like white icy look they're gonna have for their I guess what do
No,
they
I
call
haven't
them?
seen.
Okay, you
I
have
haven't
to look
seen
at some of
any
the
of
new uniforms because I like the dark ones for San Francisco. I like the dark ones for the Dolphins. Um, I'm trying to think who else had ones that were nice, but besides the Buffalo Bills had a nice little thing. I put it on our page on our story. So follow Coed Edition BOF on Instagram and our stories, and you can see all the latest things I've decided were trendworthy. But yeah, they were talking about how so many alternate uniforms have been different and stepped up this year. So not only were the
it.
Eagles who have pretty much illuminated Kelly Green at this point, and they just announced the games that we will be playing Kelly Green. It's all divisional.
All division, all two.
So it's going to be off the hook
Was
on
it
week
the
eight.
was it 8, 12,
Giants,
and 18?
18, the last one of the week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So by then, nobody will be playing except for the backup. So that won't be as fun, but week eight is where it's going to kick off, against the Giants. All home games, too, by the way. But yeah, we know how Kelly Green has been these last two seasons. There seems to be something crazy that develops when they're into Kelly Green, whether it be a overtime win or a backwards flip. So who knows what the hell's going to happen this year? you know, Saquon may spit on somebody's head. I don't know, but
Oh God, no! Just don't hurt yourself. That's it.
but and then speaking of uniforms, just a side note. The Sixers are bringing back the silky black jerseys this season, so I'm excited about that because they decided they're going to bring back the old Sixers layout of how
I knew they were work. They said they were working on it.
they're
I haven't
working
seen
on the
anything yet.
design for the how the floor looked back in them when they did have the shiny black ones where they had the Sixers logo in red and it was a black slick. So they're
Okay.
working on bringing back that kind of retro night like they kind of did last season with the white, even though I wasn't a fan of the white. But
Yeah,
they're trying to drum up anything because we already know how we feel about the Sixers and it's completely apathetic right now. But I'm gonna root for Maxi always, as we know. We still didn't even hear anything about what happened to Quincy. Who's that guy? Quinn, the guy who we don't know if he's coming back with us. Light skinned guy that played his butt off. Is it Quincy or Quinn?
oh,
You know what I'm talking about.
oh God.
Light
Yeah, I
skin.
know you're
Anyway,
talking about. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I've been seeing him. He's been active on social media, so he's trying to put his face out there to let them know, like, hey, hey. I mean, he wants a lot of
Um,
money.
uh, yeah, Giles, Quentin Giles.
Who?
Is it
Quentin,
Quentin Giles?
Quentin something. I forget his last name, but you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. He's putting himself out there because I don't think the Sixers are going to give him the money once, which I kind of am not shocked, but it's a shame because he pretty much made the rest of that season relevant, at least as much as he could. Um, but I know
The
that
Dolphins
Maxi's real.
jersey actually looks pretty cool. I'll give them that.
Yeah, I'll be getting one because I used to have the first my Iverson jersey, so I got desperate and had to sell shit when I had to get out my first apartment situation. So I pretty much sold all my old classics to get some money. So time
No,
to
I
start.
looked up the rivalry jerseys. They call it the rivalry jerseys for
Oh,
NFL.
okay, yes, it's rivalry. Yes, that's what they're
Yeah, some of them
branding
look
it.
actually. Dolphins one looks pretty tight.
The Dolphin ones for night, and then I think they showed the one for somebody else's was all black too. That looks like they're going to be pretty decent. And I just was like, I don't know if it was or Panthers or somebody else
The
has
Jets
some
have a
nice ones.
rivalry one too.
Jets, yeah, Jets has
I
one.
kind of
Yeah,
like St. Louis too. The Rams look good.
yes,
49ers one is dope
yes.
too.
The Rams one is
49ers
nice.
one is pretty dope too. Yeah,
Yeah, they stepped up a lot for the right. Yeah, they're branding it the rivalry, correct?
I'm
For
kind of
the
glad they're
rivalry
not doing
leagues.
ours. We don't need it. We got
We know we're good. We know we're good. That's why they probably wanted to
we don't
stall
need any
letting us wear
we don't need
ours.
any new jerseys. I mean, we got Kelly Green, we got the black, and then two other ones.
Yeah, the
So
black is to me, and I
yeah.
still like the fact they did that in Brazil with the white and black pants. Like I want them to do that again. That was a nice little mix.
In the black helmet.
And the
Yeah.
black helmet, right? So yeah, so that was the only addition we needed. We really are fine with the ones they have, and then the midnight green. But and to end as a note, look, I'm gonna shout out anybody who seriously we have to respect the fact that there are a lot of people out here this year, especially for the Eagles, that are new fans. Now that we've won another Super Bowl in the last 10 years. So just be kind to people at these parties and watch parties because a lot of them don't give a crap. They just want to be part of the magic. So when they say dumb shit and ask questions about the game that you know they should know better, just be patient. They want to
Yeah,
be,
just be
there are
patient.
slowly people jumping on a bandwagon now. Now Philly's the place to be.
Just let them come to the family. That's
Let them rock.
just bring them in.
Just let them rock. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
seeing creator videos now from these people that I've never seen before in my life, and I'm like, okay,
Did you see what Kat Denning said? She's joking around.
no.
That if they go back to back, she'll streak down the street of Bryn Mawr.
Who said that?
Kat Denning, because she's from Bryn Mawr.
Oh yes, yes.
The
Actress,
actress,
my girl from Two Broke Girls.
Two burgers.
Yes.
Yeah,
I keep
she's
forgetting she's a local. Yeah,
from the Philly area, and I forgot she's from Bryn
I
Mawr.
forgot that too. I was at first when you were saying it, I was thinking about somebody else named Kat, and
When
I was
they
like, oh,
showed her at the game, and they showed her at the game, and I was like, wait, why is she? I was like, when did she become an Eagles fan? I was like, wait, no, she's from Bryn Mawr. That's why. Hey,
Bryn
that's why she's an
Mawr.
Eagles fan.
Okay, I didn't
That's
know
why
that.
she's an Eagles fan. Yeah,
I should have known that because that's she's my favorite actress from Two Broke Girls. I love that series, but
she's
I
hilarious.
forgot she's a local yokel. Yeah,
She's hilarious.
between her and like when Pete's jumped bandwagoned on because of Saquon, and he was everywhere all year. It's like there's just new fans all of a sudden. So just be
I
patient.
respect that though. He's following his favorite player. I mean, he's not
No,
shy about it, so that's fine. Whatever.
and he knows that. He never like
Uh,
act like he always was. He's like, I'm here strictly because Saquon is over here, but I also am
and
like, hey, like,
he can't. He straight up admitted it. So I mean, hey,
yeah, we welcome the new fans, but just remember to respect us, and we will respect you, regardless of what you heard. Just don't come here acting ignorant, and don't come here being a spy either. You secretly not a fan. You just a hater under it. sheep's clothing. We don't need that either. So just stay over there if
Nah,
you're not really loving it. Stay over there. Anyway, all right. So is there anything else maybe on your mind popping in the last like 48 hours? Because there's been a lot of like
no,
random
nothing
crap.
else. I don't see anything else. I kind of looked at NFL.com real quick. I don't see anything.
Yeah, that was the biggest news today was what happened with Micah last minute. I really for sure thought that boy was just stalling until he announced a huge deal out of nowhere. And then I was like, Packers. What?
Let's see what the deal is. Let's
Yeah,
see.
we'll see. But
136 guaranteed. Wow.
they said they were going to stop those guaranteed contracts. I just saw a recent article too talking about
Damn.
was Trevor and all these Tua and all them were they worth their supermax contracts. I'm like they weren't not going to sign them because that would have looked really bad with all these other QBs getting extended and they not get extended just because their team sucks. But I agree,
That
some of
makes
these
him the
contracts are
highest
overrated.
makes him the highest non-paid quarterback in NFL
Yeah,
history. He had
and he's worth it.
47 per year. Crazy.
I mean, we over here bouncing payments electronically and it's only got 47 a year. I wish I had
Yeah.
that problems, champagne problems. All right. All right. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? If any more stuff pops, which I'm sure Howie is working, we will be back to address it. And if not, we will see y'all opening week. We'll be talking, probably
Yeah,
post
let's
game because
go.
I'll be too excited to be potting that day.
Nah,
We'll pot afterwards. But
yeah,
anyway,
go Birds.
go Birds, Coed Edition, Birds of a Feather, AJ the Suburban Princess,
Eddie
and
B.
Eddie B. We will be back.
Out.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Bye.